All right, people. What we have here is a 1998 Ski-Doo 800. Doing a little pre-season on it. Pulled it off the trailer. And it's not idling on all three cylinders. So we're going to tear it down. I know there's hundreds of videos of cleaning carbs, but I got some camera equipment for Christmas. And I've always said I should start my own YouTube channel, so can't start it if you don't do it, right? So here we are. And get right into it. This sled was actually a gift to me from my father last year for my birthday. We got this sled on a really screaming deal. It's a running driving 809, and he picked it up for $600. The guy was sick and tired of looking at it, I guess. Ooh, I forgot the little rubber jobs. Let me go on this side. Sorry for the crude angles. I not quite set up to do everything yet. Like I said, just got some camera stuff for Christmas, and I'm just gonna wing it because ADHD. Just throw stuff together, you know. It's kind of the way I roll. People that know me know what's up. But any hooser, let's get into her. Pulling it off the trailer. Put new fuel lines on it, new internal line, and a new grommet. And then when I got here, I know these are a little finicky due to the three cylinders. The carbs have to be pristine, and I could get it to idle on all three with monkeying with the choke, but not seeming. I didn't want to risk it, so I didn't drive it. I'd like to drive it. Live in southern Adirondacks. We really don't have a whole lot of snow, and it's gonna be gone in a couple days here. It's gonna be like 50 degrees, so. But it's supposed to be a cold snap, and hoping to get some local backyard racing with this old machine, because to me, I rode quite a few sleds, but this one in particular has had the hands of someone that knows what they're doing, unlike me, and this thing seems to connect pretty well, and has quite a bit of get up and go, if you will. So be helpful. I don't have any lights. I'm just again freeballing it here. So, and the little backstory on the whole deal. To Big Dad's Garage, me being Big Dad. It's a nickname I gave myself with some buddies started because I was just becoming a father. I'm a heavy set feller, so I liked it. Stuck. There's that. I do need to find a light at some point in time. Ideally, what you want to do is pull them carburetors off and just let all the gasoline soak right on this belt. It really helps with binding. This belt smoked. The brake, when I first got this from sitting outside, the brake was actually stuck onto it. And for practically, just being incredibly lazy, I did the right thing and just fed her the beans and completely smoked that belt. So I have a new belt for it. Am I going to put it on it? Probably not. Why? Just mainly because I'm lazy. But secondly, because I want to make sure it's actually, I don't know if you know anything about the old Ski-Doos. I don't really know a whole lot. But they don't really give belts away And I don't think I have the brakes, if you would, dialed in. I mean, they got all the stops, but they don't have the release. And last year, of course, I got this thing tail into winter. There was no snow. Last year, winter was absolutely terrible here. And so I wasn't even able to ride this on snow last year. I don't believe. But anyways, I drained all the fluid out of the brake line, put all fresh in it, re-bled the brakes, got them working tip-top shape. And it did the same thing again. I mean, I know it's not the best storage. I do not have heat. And got an old junky trailer, enclosed. I tried my best to keep her within the means of being cleaned off so it doesn't build a whole lot of moisture. And I have a eerie feeling that that's kind of what I thought. So seeing how I had to replace that internal line, had a suspicion. Reason why I wasn't running on the PTO side, I was hoping it wasn't crank seals. Because if you love Ski-Doos, you all know that they are known for the crank seal issues. I have done multiple sets. And they're not hard. I mean, if you have an idea of what you need to do, they're not hard. Well, it's just the fact of doing them. It's just not something you want to do. It's time consuming. And let me get some compressed air too. Oh, yeah, it's dropped though. This is what you get, you know, for just rushing into stuff. Oh. Get a little wind in them. And you might ask yourself, why did I start on the center cylinder? Why didn't I start on the left cylinder or the right cylinder? It's because, I don't know. I don't know why. I'm going to blame that on the ADHDs again. I mean, if it ain't, it's got to be someone. I can't blame myself all the time. Look at that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, there it is. There it is. I got it. Don't you worry about it. Oh. Worrying. Not so much now. Gotcha. Little vent tube. Set that up there. I can grab a flathead to pull the pilots out. This thing did have the gas drained on it. It did. Well, not by choice, but like I said, I had it in this garage most of the summer. Come August, I'm like, oh, I'll finally put this thing away, you know, like a civilized caveman, instead of stepping over it all the time. And so there I was, trying to start this thing, about killing myself because she's 150 a hole and there's 3 holes there. So, oh yeah, nice and clean, nice and clean. And pulled this thing over. This sled's usually a second pull sled. Once it's got everything juicing to it. Nice and clean. Do the right thing and put this dirty nozzle in that nice clean carburetor right there. Yes. That's what we want to do. Get a little. Yup. Yes. See, that's what we needed. And yeah. I do have all the fancy stuff like an ultrasonic cleaner and a parts washer. That stuff takes time to set up. We're running out of snow, and I like to procrastinate right till there is no time. So I'll pull that pilot out, or pull the main out. My bad. And the right thing to do would be find the right socket for the application. But I think I'm gonna do it. Am I doing it? Are we doing it? Are we? Oh, forgot the old 440 days. The old 440 days. I'm always changing. Crystal clear. Always changing mains in that thing, dude. Love that sled. But I had a couple of them. Of course, did the most logical thing, and once you get something that you really like, you sell it and try to get something else. You can never quite replace it. So, this, on the other hand, this machine will hopefully never go anywhere, and it'll always be with me. Because this is a sled I've always, same thing when I was a child, just a wee little boy. I always wanted a Mach Z. And it all started with my old man. My old man's the one that got me in snowmobiles. He gave me, I think it's a 2000 Mach Z in a little display box that you used to get at your local ski-doo dealers, and I still have that. He actually just gave it back to me because obviously I moved out and a few things with him. I do have that. The box is the Bluetooth, but it still has the frame and stuff. It's this sled for 98. I don't know the exact miles on the machine because I do know that this is a 2000 hood on it, hence the graphics, which eventually I'll either A, strip the hood, or B, try to work some overtime and blow my money on a nice fiberglass lightweight hood for it, because this thing I just want it to look the par. I mean, eventually I'll get the good stuff for it, but the good stuff, I mean a 1010 kit from Crank Shop, because ADHD, that's why. I like all the sauce. You know what I'm saying? You just can't have some of it. You got to have all of it. So we'll put this vent tube, white black on her. Okay. And you'd think to yourself, oh, why are those so hard? Well, if you were, it's 27 years old. 98, 2004, 26, 27. Once you get up in the older age, not that I'm too awfully old, but you don't quite move as good as you once did. Like Toby Keith always said, as good once as I once was, but never was as I am today, or something along them lines. God rest his soul. Yeah. So we got one done. And a good thing to check too, every year. Ski-Doo, mind you. Crank seals, no bueno. Something else that's no bueno? Intakes. Intakes like to get out of, take a trip to Arizona and just, I don't even know, just dry right out, crack up. I'll give her, once I get her going, I'll give her a little hot shot of something flammable. After putting the peepers on them, and make sure nothing looks obvious, like they don't look obviously cracked or anything, because that would put a dampener on running her here. So hopefully we could get a few fellers together. This was a side I was worried about, and it's honestly spotless. What could have been the whole idea is this is only a one fuel pump, but I let this thing idle for quite some time. I mean, it was enough to move what I would think would give it enough time to move the actual temp gauge. I mean, it was like a couple minutes of run time. Probably, honestly, 5 or 6. And then ripped it down the driveway. And it just, as soon as you get onto idle, it just... It wouldn't, you could hear it. And I was telling my brother-in-law, you know when this old sassy girl is running on all 3 holes, because she's a handful. I gotta go through the suspension. I'm not much of a suspension guy. But I do have a little clip. I'll see if I can try to put it in here. This thing just tickling the throttle. You can hear it before she really connects. And then just launches the skis right in the air. Ooh. Call me. 11 for you. So, I didn't think these carbs have been bad. But I've always heard horror stories of, oh yeah, back when I had a triple, we didn't get much snow, and I didn't clean the carbs, and yada yada yada. Voom pow is the way she went. And I'd like to avoid that, because you can't even touch these motors around these neck of the napes for anything less than like $1,000, $1,200 that are kind of plug and play. Uh-oh, who we got?
You're talking to yourself?
No, I'm trying to do a video.
Oh, sorry.
Start a YouTube thing.
Oh, sorry. Hi, YouTube.
Well, they ain't gonna see it because they're on the hood. But that's Kyle. You're gonna be YouTube famous. Probably not.
That thing couldn't smell me.
Poor thing was probably scared for its life. You saved it. That's what you did.
It just sat there feeding. I'm like,
No.
I'll take the dumb ones.
Yeah, I mean.
Right, we'll see you after section.
All right. Well, best of luck. The good news is we've pulled gas out of every one of these. So, I don't think that was the issue. Good gas. That one has debris. So, probably should have done the right thing. And tipped them up like this, like and get the chunky stuff out of there. Oh, this is the only one that really had any. Huh. You don't say, I do say, actually. It really wasn't that bad. So, I guess we'll have to fire it up. And, you know, you spend more time, right in the pocket. Spend more time, I don't know if you see from the background, but the most organized feller. But it'll come. All in due time. Come right in the milk. All in due time. This garage gets picked up every couple months. And it takes one project to look like this. So, a couple projects deep before you know it. There it is. Found it. Really? She's plugged point. How about now? And that's the way I like it. Little tune for you. Little tune. Look at that. Well, would you look at it? I mean, just look at it. So, I mean, I'm probably going to be doing this simultaneously right after. I mean, it does have the inline filter. Yes. But I do not have an external filter. Nor am I going to buy one right now. So, what I'm going to do is just slap this back together. I mean, it should be clean. And you know, if you know, you know. Once you have one of these running, if they're running right, you know. When they're not running right, you know. And I know this, shoot, it was running, but not right. So we'll try it again. Hopefully, any amount of luck. Oh, there she be. Any amount of luck. That was the problem. That wasn't even the cylinder that I thought was running cold. But that's why you take them apart. Because that definitely was not running. And I like to do things my way. There's a right way and there's a wrong way. And there's a way I like to do things. And some people will say, oh, you gotta get a torch cleaning kit and run that through there. And well, I don't know if you really know much about those torch cleaning kits, but they're abrasive. So, the more you ram that cleaning probe, if you will, in and out of these jets, I mean, it's minute, but they do get bigger. And I don't like that. I don't like it at all, actually. So if a jet is plugged, you'll see me do what I just did. Try to hit it with air. And if that don't work, well, the other secret I got is, which I was taught from a small engine mechanic that had some time on the job. You need to go to the dollar store and buy the cheapest toilet bowl cleaner you can find with rust and lime remover. And you put everything brass in there. Everything that's brass. Your mains, your pilots, your seats, if you have the gaskets, which I don't, because I'm cheap and spend my money on other dumb things. Oh, excuse me. Right way, wrong way. Right way, yes way. And you let them, anything brass in the carburetor, you let them soak for 10-15 minutes. And they literally look brand new. And then you take a piece of wire and run a piece of wire through the clogged jets. And they like that much better. Ask me how I know. Oh. Didn't need that anyway. At least I don't think. I don't think. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right then. And I'm not a guru. I just, like I said in the description, I just know enough to be dangerous with stuff. Like, obviously, there's more steps I could have taken. But I knew these carbs were fairly clean. I just knew that some of that wine got in there. Because lo and behold, the line was Bluetoothed right off the apparatus that goes into the tank. So, and if you wonder how I got these, it's because back in the day, I used to be a mechanic on a daily. I don't do it anymore. Found a job that pays the bills, that gives me time off. But these are the diamond tipped. They're not promoted. I mean, I'm just starting this channel, so you should know that. Just talking directly out of the sphincter. But any hooser, Snap-on guy came to me. He was like, "Hey, do I have the deal for you?" I was like, "Luckily for you, I don't get paid until Friday. It is Thursday." "Well, that's fine. We can put them on your card." All right, then. So these are the diamond tipped Phillips. I think there's 4 or 5 of them, all different length sizes. Goes from the real fine to the big number 2 to, I don't know if it has Japanese. I've never had a special. I don't really work on that kind of stuff. But yeah. So, like I was saying, the phalange, no, not quite. The dingus monger, that's what it was. Anyways, those screwdrivers, they bite. They really bite nice, like in the brake reservoirs. You could adapt a wrench on them and put some good down pressure. And you know how these like to strip right out? Which I'm not trying to sell these. You could probably, I don't know if Icon at Harbor Freight makes anything like this. They might now. But like these regular tip screwdrivers, they just blow these right to hell and breakfast and back. But these, on the other hand, with that diamond infused and introduced, I don't know. They really just bite right into her. Like, you know, the typical blue-collar man would on a nice July afternoon into a nice turkey sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Because why? I don't know. Because you're hungry, probably. That's why I would eat one. All right. And I'll flip these back around. Yep. Set them in there. Yes. Uh-huh. What was I going to do? Oh, I was going to find a flashlight. So I'm going to pause for the cause. Yes. And we're right back. On the flashlight in my truck, so it's probably going to last about 3 seconds. Just trying to get a visual. To be honest with you. Ooh. Yes. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yes. These carburetor boots actually look really nice. Yeah, they look real good. They do. I like them. Oh, ball. I don't know what that's to. Huh. Got it. Huh. It's always nice when you find just a random spring at the bottom. I'm alright. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Yes. Ooh. Probably use a little drink of antifreeze. Yeah. Probably help. Yep. All right then. So, to the tedious project of put carbs back on. But sometimes, if you know, they just go right back on. Other times, they just fight a fella. Yeah. And that's, you want to pay attention, see, instead of like a twin or modern day sleds, well, modern day sleds, you're not even going to have carburetor douche. Oh! You're going to want to make sure you take your fuel lines and pinch them right off. Because that really helps. Fuel delivery puts it right on demand. Oh, yeah. See, like I was telling you, sometimes these things just make a fellow wonder. Make Stevie wonder. Almost. I can feel it. I can feel it in the air. Not really. I can't feel much. It's cold out here. It's not really that cold, but... Oh! Merciful. Well, that just made a whole lot of noise. Grab a cry bar. Firm enough to break something. Got it. I only got it because I was just using it the other day. Oh no. Or the junk. There's one. There's two. Two? Is that all we're working with? Just two. You see? Actually, that one's seated. Can't see. Oh, if you open your eyes, well, partially blind. Oh. Yeah. 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 All right. So, they're seated. I believe. Getting a little... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. So... Yeah. That choke... Looks like a choke spring. Like, someone replaced this and lost that. So I'll do the right thing and put it over here. It's definitely been out for a while. I do know the choke works. I say that. Let me check it. Yes. 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 Oh. Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah. works nice on all three. So that's what you gotta look for. Not just one cylinder, not just two, but all three. Trees of them. Yep. Okay. And how do you know the correct torque sequence on these? Well, I usually just go to my wrist pops. That's how you know they're tight. Click, click. Can't see. Why? Well, it's because my glasses are fogging up. And the lighting is horrendous. So we're just going to sit here watching airplanes. Very nice. Oh yeah, forgot. Get back on it. Click, click. Good. She's good. She good. She good. Now the real fun part is shoving an air box back in here. Because the first time I did it, fired it up, I'm like, wow, it didn't change anything. You know, it still went in like a bag of poop. Well, you see this fuel line here? It was just under there. It was just under there, having a time, a party, if you will. She was pinched off. Yeah. Oh! It came off too. And these are just vent lines, but to have them venting in the right direction. Overflow lines, tip her upside down. I don't know. I like to have them back to where they were. They're pretty hard and crusty. Oh, look at that goodness. What do we have here? I don't know, probably a little poop. Yeah, not the cleanest thing. I think a fellow would wash this thing up a little bit. Nah. You don't call them greasy triples for nothing, huh? Huh? Now, I did throw a new set of plugs in her prior to deciding overnight that I want to start a YouTube channel. And it's got fresh BR90S's in it. Come on. Alright, air box. Oh, that's good for it. A few little seeds from the meese. We're going to shove this back in there ever so gently. By gently, I mean just cram it until something breaks. Actually, go up. Yeah. 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 Yeah, fine. Go to your home. Look at that. Barely even struggled. Barely even struggled. Oh, jeekers. Yeah. Yes. Yes. That ain't her. Line back. Oh. Oh God. Oh. Help hold her into place as I find that. Oh. Yes. Yes. That fell off. Yep. See if I can just ever so gently. Yep. Not quite. You're almost there. Huh. No. Yes. Oh. Uh-huh. Yes. Oh. I want you to know. She's on there. Yep. Oh, factory. You can tell it's factory by the way that it is. because of how it is. Broken. Okay. So let's go over yonder. Here she babe. So it does seem to reek of mice. I did not see any fresh nests. So, oh, look at that, good and dry rotted. That should break off anytime. Brake seems free. Free falling. Who dat? Choke. All of it. Before we get too carried away, I'm gonna put that belt guard back on this and take that screwdriver out of there. Because this thing has, believe it or not astronomical clutch engagement, but she's a sassy 5200. So I know somebody had their hands in it once upon a possum, but I mean, the shape that this thing is, it's definitely got a few miles on it, you know, a couple, 200 or 300 most. I mean, the seat, you can't see the seat from where you're at because you're just staring at all the greasiness right here. But there's no rips in the seat. I mean, this thing, the little armor all actually cleaned up quite nicely. So, here's your bead. Step over everything. Try not to crash. Yes. All right. All right. Yeah. Yep. Oh God. Oh, there you went. You see, you were there, and you're gone. I'll fix it. Don't you worry about it. Oh, there you babe. And we're back. All right, so let's see if I can lose that again. I don't have any tripods for my phone. Carburetors move free. Maybe we just had them apart. Let's move. Oh, I forgot to put that clutch cover on like I was just saying. Just like to have that, you know. I don't think it's actually going to stop the clutch per se to unscheduled after disassembling, but at least slow it down as it goes through the roof of my garage. So there we are. All right, how many poles? Well, all of them, exactly. How many? I don't know, but we got her choked. We do have her choked. Cosby sauce. Actually, it's not Cosby sauce. It's carbon cleaner. Carbon choke cleaner. Flood it. Never grabbed any antifreeze. So, let's grab some now. Yep. Not much. Oh, honestly, just enough. And the rule of thumb with snowmobiles is you just grab whatever antifreeze you find. Nope. You gotta make sure that it mixes with others. This says it does. I know it's red. But never had a problem with it yet. Till now. I always want to make sure the antifreeze is above your heads. And, so here we are. How many poles? A few. Probably should get that out of the way. Yep. Okay. So let's see how long you stay there. Because you got to brace yourself with this jalapeno pig. She does pull over kind of mean. And it just spins around in a circle. That's fine. Here we go. Come on. What's the combination you want, hon? Oh, tell you what the combination is. Probably want the fuel on. Always check to make sure you got your fuel on. Okay? Now, this has got clots oil in it too. It smells delicious. But you know, can't win for losing. She is idling right on them, right? Just about right on the money. Not quite warm yet. Give her a little drink. Oh yeah. Listen to that, huh? I don't care who you are. You cannot beat the sound of a triple. You know what I'm saying? Probably can't hear me. But I said, can't beat the sound of 3 cylinders. Come on, let's see. See if we can do one-handed. She's got heat in the cylinders. See how she starts. That's how you know she's running good, huh? One-handed. Oh, sassy. Sassy. Listen to her. Cackle. Huh? Oh. Now, if, see, probably by the time I post this, I'll see if I could mount up a GoPro here somewhere. Better than what I'm using for this phone, because I'm sure this video kind of sucks. Here's a little walk around on her. She is kind of clean. I mean, it's dirty right now, you know. Just sat in a trailer and live on a dirt road off another dirt road. Look at the seat. That's the graphics that's supposed to be on it. A nice yellow and red with a wee bit of purple. But the only blemish in this seat is the lid, I think. It's right here. Oh, right there. It's not bad. Probably have that fixed. People pay good money for that. Not me. Cheap. But there she be. Here's to my first video on the lube tube. We're working on the old greasy triple. Hope you fellers and fellas enjoyed. Many more to come.